Hi everybody, my name is Becca from beccasmusicroom.com. I am a teacher blogger and teacher author who talks about teaching tips, teacher life, teacher entrepreneurs, and any lesson ideas I might come up with to help with your teacher life and just make it the best it can absolutely be. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 things that will help you have a wonderful Monday. Because yes, it is possible. I know you might not believe it, but it is. I'm actually feeling a little bit extra inspired today to do this video because it is Monday and I actually had a really wonderful Monday. And honestly, that doesn't always happen. Now, it's not just because I did these 5 things. There were other contributing factors like the classes that I had today and the attitudes that they came in with. But I do believe that the things that I did today and I usually do on Mondays really do make a big difference. Even if they don't make the whole difference, they're not going to make everything magical and perfect, but they can really help. I am going to glance down because I have them written out. I don't want to forget anything. So, Number one, because it's the first thing, wake up on time. I know, I totally understand it. You sleep in on Saturday and sleep in on Sunday, and then Monday rolls around and the alarm clock goes off and you do not want to get up. And I understand because that's how I usually feel as well, especially on Mondays. But especially on Mondays, it is extra important that you do get up because Monday sets the tone for the whole week and you really don't want to be rushing out the door the very first day of the week. It just sets the tone as being rushed and a mess, and in the morning if you are rushed, then you're just gonna be off all day. That doesn't mean you can't still have a good day, but trust me, waking up on time the first time your alarm goes off will really help. If you can get that morning routine done the right way the first time, it will really help, not just today, but the whole week. But we're just talking about Mondays. So the second thing, do something fun. Yes, something fun. It's allowed, even on Mondays. That doesn't mean you have to spend, 3 hours doing whatever. And it might not be possible to do something really fancy. You might not be able to go shopping or go to the beach. And I usually don't do things like that on Mondays. I actually have choir rehearsal on Mondays. So my Mondays can be very stressful very easily. But what I find is that if I do something fun, even just for a little while, it really helps my day be just a little bit happier. So examples of things that I do for fun is that I like to read. I read in the afternoons. I try to make it my goal that I come home and then I read while I drink some tea and maybe have a snack as soon as I get home. That's kind of my personal de-stressing time, and I can definitely tell whether or not I've had that time. Today I'm actually not doing that yet, because I'm filming this video after school because I want to be able to go put some really comfy clothes on, but I didn't want to film in my really comfy clothes. So as soon as this is over, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna read and I'm gonna just take some time to enjoy my life, because it is okay, even on Monday. You can do whatever makes you happy on Mondays. Just, do whatever makes you happy on Mondays, even if it's just 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whether it's journaling or painting. I love painting. Really, I do. I painted these pictures of my dogs. I love painting, so that's also something I like to do. I don't usually have time to paint as much as I want on Mondays, so I don't usually do it. But reading fills that gap for me. If you really enjoy running, then go for a run. I don't like running, so I'm not gonna do that, but you can feel free to do that if that is your thing. Whatever your thing is, just do it, even if it's only for a little while. It's really gonna help give you something to look forward to, and we all know on Mondays, we need something to look forward to. Number 3 is do something productive. Actually, you really should be productive all day, but I'm just gonna say be productive at least once. I am one of those people that is very irritated if I'm not productive. Like, I am a list person. I like checking things off. It really bugs me when I get home and none of my things are checked off. So I actually try to be productive before I even get to work. I sit down and I work on blog posts, I work on YouTube videos, I work on Teachers Pay Teachers things, and I work on my Etsy store, and I do all those things. And I know you're like, oh my gosh, do you do all those things? I don't do them all every day, but I do at least some of them. I spend about half an hour to an hour working on my online side hustles. You can check all of those things, my blog. Obviously, you're on my YouTube channel, so you don't need to check that out. But my blog, my Teachers Pay Teachers store, and my Etsy shop, you can check all that out in the links down below if you are interested or just curious at what I like to do and why I like to be productive at 5 o'clock in the morning. So that really helps me out just in general, because I'm productive from the beginning of the day and from the beginning of the week, and it really sets the tone for the day. When I get to work, the first thing I do is I sit down and I start doing my to-do list and I start checking things off, because I'm already setting myself up to be productive. Now, you don't have to do that, but just make sure that you're being productive. You don't want to waste your whole planning time doing nothing. You want to use it effectively so that you can start the week off well, and so that you're not super stressed out, because nobody wants that. You don't want that. Your kids don't want that. Your actual kids, like that you birthed, don't want that. Your husband doesn't want that. Just nobody wants that. Number 4 goes along with that. Number 4 is stick to your routines. So hopefully you have a wonderful morning routine that you do before you even go to work. And hopefully you have a routine of what you do once you get to work to set yourself up to be successful for the day. I am really big on routines. I have a morning routine, I have a once I get to work routine, I have a lunch routine, I have a when I get home routine, I have an evening routine. I am all about routines, because routines take the stress out of your life. They really do. I know you're like, oh my gosh, I have to do this and this and this. No, because routines are designed so that you can do X, Y, Z, and you don't have to think about it. If you are interested in hearing more about my routines and ways you can have routines to help you be less stressed, especially on Mondays, let me know down in the comments, and I will know that that is something that you are interested in, and I will be able to film some videos about that. Number 5 is plan your week. So Monday's the first day of the week. You need to be planning your week. This goes along with routines. There are things that you have to do every single week, whether you like them or not. Some of those are for your job and some of those are for your home, but regardless, you have things you need to do. So those things could be when you're at work, you know that one day you're gonna have to write lesson plans, one day you're gonna have to put grades in, one day you're gonna have to do whatever that thing is that you really hate doing. One day you're gonna have to do this or that or whatever. Monday morning, first thing, you need to be planning that out. So when I get to work Monday morning, the first thing I do is sit down with my calendar and I write down, okay, today I need to do X, Y, Z. Tomorrow I need to do this. On Wednesday I need to write lesson plans. On Thursday I need to make copies. Write all those things down so that when the day comes, you are already ready to go. It also helps you today, because if you just sit down and make a to-do list of these are the 20,000 things I have to do this week, you're gonna be really stressed out. Planning your whole week in advance gives you the opportunity to kind of shuffle things around so that today is less stressful, and we don't want stress on Mondays again. So whether you plan just your work, just your home, or both, plan your week. Decide what day you're gonna vacuum the living room. What day are you gonna do this? What day are you doing that? All those little tiny things add up and they make a difference. All right, and I have a bonus, number 6, because I wrote down 5 things and then I was like, no, I have to get this other one in. Number 6 is take some time to be thankful. Now, I'm not one of those like mumbo jumbo, we have to be thankful, and I don't do meditation or any of that kind of stuff. But actually, I heard on the Chock Full of Life podcast, which if you have not heard of, you need to check out because it is fabulous. It is all about being stress-free and using your routines to really help you out. Is all about being stress-free and using your routines to help you out, especially as a teacher. So if you are not currently doing that, please go listen to it. It's free and it's wonderful. I really highly recommend it. But anyway, I was listening to it and she said that being thankful is how you stay in the present moment. And it's how you keep from being anxious about the future or regretting the past or any of those kind of things. And I am totally paraphrasing her words, but this is what it was. Now, you don't have to sit down and write 20,000 things that you're thankful for, but just, you know, stop and think, like, that was really good. And I really enjoyed that. So last week I had some really challenging classes, and this week my third grade did a really good job. It wasn't like beautiful, magical, perfect, but it was really pretty good. And then my fourth grade was really awesome too. And seriously, y'all, my fourth grade walked out the room and I was like, thank you, Jesus. Like, I just genuinely was so grateful that it had gone so well. And now, of course, it doesn't always go so well, but it's just really important to find, even if it's just one or two little things, just be thankful. It's how you stay in the present and how you can be a little bit happier on this Monday. So that is all I have. I have my 5+1 bonus tip for things you can do on Mondays to have a good Monday. If you are interested to hear more about any of those things or anything different, please let me know down in the description box. And I will also link my blog and Teachers Pay Teacher store and Etsy shop and all of my social media so that we can be friends. Please like, subscribe, and share if you are interested in seeing more content like this, and let me know what you are interested in down in the comment box so that I can make more things that apply to your life. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful week.